Girlfriends, welcome back to the channel. I'm naturally Shanice, your favorite girlfriend, y'all. It's a Sunday night. Thanks for joining. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I ended up, there were several things at play. I was gonna go out in the morning, and then we ended up going for a long walk, which we typically do, but it was a little later in the morning. So we did just under 5 miles, and then we got some breakfast, and then, ran some errands. And then by the time I got back home, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going live. I'm not even taking out the hair. So anyhow, you can see that I already started taking out these mini twists here. And if you haven't already, or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you never miss out on new content. Now let's go ahead and get started. So yes, today we're just gonna have a little chit chat, take down the mini twist. I did these 2 weeks ago, and look at that. Doesn't it look so cute? So the goal is to take these down and then wear this for another week. So technically I should have about 3 weeks of a hairstyle, which I'm excited about. So it was a lot of work up front doing the mini twist. Remember, I came on, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and I was at the tail end, and it took me like almost 7 hours to complete because I was doing a lot, cooking dinner, Sunday prep, all that stuff. And so now 2 weeks later, y'all, the twists are twisting, super cute. We love to see it. All right, so let's go ahead and take down these twists. After we take down the twist, we're just gonna get ready for bed, get the skin together. Speaking of skin, I have been on travel this past, the last few days here, taking my oldest son to college. So my oldest son goes to college in Arizona. So if you don't know where I live, I actually live in Maryland. So of course that's across the country. Needless to say, my skin is doing a number. Like, anytime I travel, my skin just literally doesn't do well. So I have some breakouts, and I also think my skin's like, I don't know what's going on, y'all. 40, 41, skin is changing, and sometimes I have breakouts, other weeks I don't know, my skin is like really acting crazy. Anyhow, let's take out the twist. So to start with, I'm just going to use this, it's called Moisture Miracle. This is castor, grapeseed, argan, and coconut and olive oil. So this is designed to strengthen and protect. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining. To strengthen and protect, and to seal in moisture, add shine. I use these if you watched both videos, I used them after I finished my twist, and then I use this to refresh my twist as well. The scalp, it has the applicator tip, which I really like. This is, African Pride, super inexpensive. It gets the job done. I don't think it's the highest quality oil. I love the Pattern Beauty jojoba oil. That's my oil, y'all. But this, it gets the job done. And you can see here, it's been 2 weeks. So this is what the twist have looked like after 2 weeks. See that? So, we have some frizz. The edges are unruly. Patch of gray, unruly. And then this is the back of the hair. So this isn't bad for 2 weeks. I'm actually super happy with it. Yeah, that's the back. We're all good. Notice my hair is not flaking here. No flakes, very little product buildup. And that's with the original products that I have used. If you guys haven't, and you want to see how I did these twists and the products that I've used, go ahead and go back through my YouTube live stream tab, the live tab, and you'll see the original twist video. And then this is my youngest son. Y'all have not seen Xavier in a minute. He turned a teenager, and now he hardly ever wants to go on. This is my son, my youngest son. He's 16. Anyhow, so if you want to watch the original twist video, go underneath my live tab and you'll see the original twist video, and then ahead of that video, you will see the refresh video that I did last week before I went to Arizona. Anyhow, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and take these out. I know my son, he's 16 and he loves to work out. He plays basketball and he has been trying to gain some muscle this summer. So he's been in the weight room lifting, and now, you know, he's all about total 16-year-old, his muscles and his abs and stuff like that. If you have a 16-year-old boy, then you should know. Anyhow, I did a couple of drops here and I'm just gonna have my fingertips. This does smell delicious. I will give him that. Okay, so we're gonna take out here. I'm just gonna unravel both of these. I'm really happy. So for the original twist, I use, so this right here is from the Edge Control, because what I tried to do, the Edge Gel. So you can see there's just a little bit of Edge Gel, but we're gonna use the oil to work that gel into the hair. Yeah, there we go. Anyhow, so you guys know that I use the dews, or if you don't, the products that I use to do this. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of shedding because my hair has been in twist, a protective style, for almost 2.5 weeks. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So I try to untwist it and smooth it. There we go. So you can see it's not like a full twist. And then I'm just gonna start, I like to start at the root and come on down here. All right, that one's taken care of. Where's my other one? I thought I had another, maybe I didn't. Is that it? Oh, okay, I thought I took 2 out. Okay, this is not, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, okay, I hit it. There it is. Okay, so this is another one. There we go. And I'm just going to start at the bottom to kind of unravel it. All right, so the original products that I used was the Dews Chief Rocka. And so far I've used Chief Rocka for wash and goes and for these twists. And I will say, I really like that Chief Rocka. I really do. I also have a whole video on my wash and goes using the Chief Rocka. But the Chief Rocka, that gel to mousse, yes ma'am. Okay, we have the twist sat. We really like, there we go, untwist. And then I'm just gonna come here. And I like the mini twist because when you take them out, I have a lot of definition. And maybe this can last for the rest of the week as well. I'll come back on in the middle of the week just to see how this is going. But I may have to end up washing again. So notice I didn't put on any more oil because the oil's still on there. I really like how I only refresh these one time. And I'll put the products, actually I'll show everything that I used thus far at the end. But the Tia Mowry refreshing spray, that's what I use to refresh these in my scalp. In some water, they're still really shiny and really hydrated. Notice my hair is not dry. I also believe that that's because whenever I do twist, I always start on fresh, clean hair. I always do a deep condition. Like I go through the whole routine. Okay. There we go. Yay. Sometimes I question why racism exists. I would die to get an appearance like this. You are gorgeous. Oh man. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a loaded comment. But I thank you. I don't know why racism, well, I think we know why racism exists. But we have to love ourselves just as God has made us. And I know it's hard to do, especially with social media and all these images and we get online and we compare ourselves to, I don't know if this is a we thing, but I do it too. Compare myself to celebrities or women who have had tons of plastic surgery. And you start to think like, wow, I don't look like what everybody says is beautiful. And by everybody, I mean, you know, social media and celebrities. But if I know there's one thing at my big age, you've got to love yourself. Because like I tell my kids, beauty trends fade, trends come in and out. And one day, man would tell you what, oh, you're so pretty. The next day, people won't think twice about you. So you got to be secure in yourself, and you have to be secure in your God. And confidence has to come from God, because otherwise, people, man, would eat us up and spit us out if we put our hopes, how we feel about ourselves, and we get that from other people or social media. Okay. Yeah, I really like how I really like how there's no flaking, and I even refreshed. And y'all, if you watch the original video, when I use the 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 Dews, what is it? When I use the Dews Chief Rocka, the mousse, I am very generous. Okay, very generous. Well, this is gonna turn out nice. Yeah, I should be able to wear this for the week. It might get frizzy, but it should be okay. So we're gonna start at the ends again and work our way through and up to unravel. Okay. There we go. I also finished Miss Tina Knowles. Have you guys read Tina Knowles, who's the mother of Beyonce? She has a memoir that came out earlier this year, and it's called Matriarch. I finished it yesterday. It was really good. Really good if you're looking for a book to read. And then over when I was in Arizona, I also started the best man. You guys know The Best Man, right? Like the Best Man movie, right? Best Man Holiday. And then what is it, 2 years ago, they had the Best Men. It was like the final chapters, I think, on Peacock. Hold on, let me get something. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it was the Best Man final chapters on Peacock. So now there's a new novel called The Best Man Unfinished Business. So the book picks up from the end of the final chapters where Jordan moves to LA. Harper and Robin get a divorce, so it picks up from that, right? So the book Unfinished Business is going to be book one of the new Best Man series, which I think is going to be like a 3-book series, okay? So anyhow, this book one follows Harper, Jordan, and Robin. And when I tell you guys, it's really good. I don't know if it's, I think I really like it. I mean, it's well written. Characters are great. But I think because I grew up with the Best Man, from the original Best Man when they just graduated, they were young in their careers, to the Best Man Holiday. Like, we have grown with these characters over the course of like 20 years. So when I tell you I'm extremely invested and it makes the book that much better, it's tea. I really like this book. That's 2 books that I've read this. Yeah. Okay, good. So did you like The Best Man Unfinished Business? Don't give anything away. Just let me know if you liked it and if you liked the memoir. What other books have you guys read this year? I have been what else did I read? I don't know. I've read quite a few books actually. I've listened to it. I've read quite a few books. think I physically have read about 6 to 7 books, which is, I guess that's one book a month that I have actually read. And then, y'all, I love Audible. And sorry, not Audible, but I love audiobooks, specifically Black romance books. And I don't know if you guys read Black romance or listen to it, but there's this series by Jaquel White, and it starts with this book called Capone. Okay. And it's following the Delgado brothers. So it's the Delgado family. The Delgado family consists of 3 brothers, okay? And then 1 sister, all right? And it starts with the series Capone. Then it goes to Capadonna. Then there now is season 3 or book 3, which is Capri, okay? When I tell y'all, I love, if you have not read or listened to Capone, Capadonna, and Capri, oh my gosh, Capri has me like, and it's urban romance. So it's like drug dealing and guns and shootouts. Oh my gosh. And the men go so hard for their ladies. These men love their wives and future girlfriends. And it's like, they see the girl that they want, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, she's mine. Like, they don't play, like they kill over them. Oh my gosh. Go on Amazon, look at the reviews, but it's by Jaquel White. And when I tell you guys, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed, okay? Capri, gosh, I just listened to the season 3 called Capri. It was so good, y'all. I don't want to give it away. But if you like audiobooks, and the narration is by Jacoby Diem and what's his name? Jacoby Diem and Wesleyan. Ooh, Lord, y'all, get into it. Capadonna, Big Cap, Capri. Okay. Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining. Hi, girlfriend. Nichelle. Hair is always popping. Thank you. So you didn't miss anything, Pretty Brown Mimi. I actually just started. I came on with most of my hair done just because this took a while for me to take down because they were small. So I'm just doing the tail end with you guys. Hi, Tanya. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. So I'm talking about some books that I've been reading. I said I finished up Matriarch, which was Tina Knowles' memoir. I also just started The Best Man, Unfinished Business. And I was saying that, y'all, the first few chapters, I'm on chapter 10. The book is excellent. And I was just saying, I think what makes this book even more great for me and a fun read is that, you know, we've grown up with the Best Man characters, from the original Best Man to the Best Man Holiday to, you know, the short TV series on Peacock, which was The Best Man Final Chapters. And now we're picking up with this book from the final chapters, and it's like a continuation of all the character stories. But it's really good, you guys. It's really good. And then I was just saying, if you like audiobooks, okay, and all these books that I'm mentioning come in audio and, you know, hard copy as well. But I like listening to Black urban romance on what is it, in audiobooks. It's just something fun. It's actually kind of replaced TV for me, because when I tell you the series that I've been reading called The Delgado Family, which follows, I said 3, yeah, technically it's 3 brothers, but it follows 2 brothers, 1 sister, and they're all in the game, okay? And y'all, it's so good. It is so good. Oh, man. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this summer. I really haven't watched. Did I watch TV shows? Oh, you know what show I finished, you guys, on the airplane when I was going to Arizona to take my son to college? I finished, what's that show? Ginny and Georgia. Did you guys finish the latest season of Ginny and Georgia? Do you guys watch Ginny and Georgia? This season was actually good. Georgia gets on my absolute nerves, y'all. Like, I can't stand Georgia. But the way that the season ended, oh yeah. So this right here, that's not from the mousse. That is from, do y'all see that? That is from me reapplying the edge gel. And I didn't have that with first application. When I went back through and I refreshed it, I did a lot, you know, to kind of keep it. So that is actually from the edge gel. That's not the mousse. The mousse, I have had no, what is it? I've had no flaking or even a whole bunch of buildup. Okay, so you guys don't watch What do y'all be doing? What do y'all watch? What do you read? Come on now. I need to know. Do you guys watch The Gilded Age? Are you caught up on this season? So I don't have HBO anymore, so I have to go to my sister's house to go watch it. But I hear that this season of The Gilded Age, I think it's season 3, is so good. I've been off of social media so that I won't have any spoilers. But that's actually a really good show. Okay, Melissa says she watches, which one? Do you watch The Gilded Age or Ginny and Georgia, or both? Yeah, but everybody's saying that this season of The Gilded Age is so good. Ooh, this edge gel, y'all. Okay, there we go. Ooh, this is gonna be cute. The Gilded Age or Ginny and Georgia? Tanya. Should I do these like this? Yeah, I should. I was gonna pull these over, but I think I'm gonna do these. I guess we'll see. What do you guys watch? Okay, so both. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're very good shows. Ginny and Georgia is on Netflix, and The Gilded Age is on HBO. And The Gilded, so, don't get tangled up now. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So, first, hold on. Let me stop real quick. So, despite me putting a lot of edge gel on the edges, my edges aren't hard, and you can see they're not crispy. I'll show the edge gel at the end. So this is after 2 weeks, and I have definitely reapplied edge gel, especially for these gray hairs. But you know how, do y'all see like how sometimes people's edges is like a lot of buildup? I don't have that with this edge gel. And I definitely have reapplied. My edges are still very soft. So I just wanted to share that. To me, that's a good sign of a good product, a good edge gel. You can see there is some buildup, but as far as it being like hard, nah. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, so Ginny and Georgia is a show on Netflix, and it follows a mom who is a white woman, and she has a biracial black daughter. And she had her at a young age, and she's undergone a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, and she's basically had to live a life of survival, and she's killed quite a few people out of survival. And now she's raising her daughter in this suburban, like Connecticut neighborhood, and her past comes back to haunt her. And then her daughter is trying to navigate life as well, being a teenager and stuff. So it's a cute little show. It could be kind of dark though. And then The Gilded Age is a show on HBO, and it's all about how the city of Manhattan was built. Okay, and so you have all these like colonials who have migrated to Manhattan, and they start to build what we call high society, or society itself, right? And it shows you exactly how New York society in the city of Manhattan was built and designed socially, constructually, as well. What else? And it has a lot of families that are like the Rockefellers, right? And families of that sort who are basically trying to run New York, because New York is like free game. People are coming to New York with money and investing, and they're trying to build. And, you know, it's kind of like which family is going to rule high society in New York. And it has black, you know, free black families and slaves, you know, those black slaves who were freed and who were educated. They're also in the mix. White people, the servants, all types of stuff. But it's a really, really good show. I think there's a similar Ginny and Georgia on Tubi. Listen, I've never watched a show on Tubi, but people are like, don't sleep on Tubi. There we go. Well, this is cute, right? Do y'all like that? Yeah, we like. Yeah, I've never watched anything on Tubi, but I hear Tubi has like, you know, a few good movies that people are a few good movies and a few movies that are like shows that are like absolutely ridiculous. Shows that you don't really want to watch, but somehow you get caught up in watching and you're like, this was so stupid, but why am I still sitting here 10 hours later? Okay, this is the last one, so you guys can see. There we go. I can't believe school is starting up, y'all. So my youngest son doesn't start school until next week, but this week he has, what is it? He's going into 11th grade, and he has, you know, like orientation this week. He's also on the working committee that hosts the freshman, what they call seminar, which is like freshman orientation. So he technically doesn't have school, but he has a lot of school activities this week. And I cannot believe that the kids are heading back to school. All right, is this a braid out? No, this is a twist out. And it's the twist out that I did 2 weeks ago. So if you go underneath my YouTube live, the live tab, you're gonna see multiple videos, but 2 videos specifically relating to this hairstyle, which is mini twists. You're gonna see how I did them, and then you're gonna see how I refreshed them. And now this is how I've taken them down. Okay, so let's just get, yeah, this is from the Edge Gel, y'all. It's not the mousse. I put a lot on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so notice I only put that oil on my hand one time. This is the oil that I use to take down. It's by African Pride, Moisture Miracle. This is their 5 essential oil. It has, what does it have in it? Oh, castor oil, grapeseed oil, argan, coconut, and olive oil. Okay, now let me get the original products. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, so the original products for the twist are the Dews Twisting Cream. This is the Dews Twist and Curl Cream. This is basically a moisturizer that I use as the base. And I didn't reapply the twisting cream, obviously, because the hair was a mini twist, but it basically conditions the hair, helps to define, and also moisturize. So this is what I did first. And then I put the Chief Rocka Extreme Moisture Mousse on it. And remember, this is a gel meets a foam. So you get the definition and hold of a gel and the flexibility of what is it, a mousse here. So I really like this product. If you also go underneath my lives, you'll see me using this. And then if you go underneath my video tabs, I actually have a wash and go with this. This has been my product. I'm at the age, listen, I'm in my 40s, y'all. I'm at the point in my life, in the age where I don't want to be spending a ton of time on my hair. I just don't. So what does that mean? I need to find ways to decrease the hair routine, decrease the products that I use, and try to find, you know, things that help maximize efficiency and time. Otherwise, I'm gonna come on here, okay? And y'all gonna be like, dang, you cut all your hair off Yes, yes, I did. So that's what we're trying to avoid. So yeah, this is the original products used for the mini twist. And then I refreshed my hair using this Tia Mowry. This is the Curl Refreshing Mist. It's just basically water, rosemary, and it has the Hemi 15, which is like a protein in it. And I just sprayed the twist, okay? And then I went through and kind of wet it. And then I just reapplied the Chief Raka and, you know, did that and let it dry, wrapped it up in a scarf. And then I I oiled my scalp, and that's how I refreshed it before I went to Arizona. When I was in Arizona, I didn't use any products this week. And you can see that we're nice and shiny. This is good. So obviously I'm getting ready for bed. So I'm not even gonna style it. I don't think that there's too much to style. I don't mean to pick it out. I think I can just wear it just like this. But look at the back. Man, that haircut did wonders. Look at that shape. Do y'all see that? I'm never gonna get over the shape. This is good, right? Yeah. So I wore the mini twist for 2 weeks. And now this week I took this down and I'm just gonna wear my hair just like this. All right, so that's the hair. Oh, this is the edge gel that I use, the Basque and Lather edge gel. Now, while you do see that I have just some buildup right here on these little particular ones that I kept redoing because I was trying to get the gray hair to be ruly or listen to me. You can see that my edges it's not caked, right? And they're still super soft. There's not a ton of buildup, even over here. So that's a good sign of a good edge gel. They don't look cakey. Have y'all seen people's edges and it looks like just like products, like gel, and it's all stuck together? You don't get that with the Basque and Leather. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just rub this in. Okay, so that is the twist out. We're cute. That's super cute. All right, now we're going to pull the hair back because I need to wash my face and get ready for bed. Oh my gosh, y'all. Traveling, I believe in I call it like airplane air, and it's just filthy. Like, it's filthy. Traveling always does a number on my skin. So I'm undergoing some breakouts here. I'm not happy about it, but breakouts are just a part of, you know, regular life. So let's see, gray hair, girl, Melissa. Gray hair is so disrespectful. Hate it. Oh my gosh, I hate it. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, gray hair is unruly, is disrespectful. It has a mind of its own. And a part of me wants to dye this, but then it's kind of like, what's the point? Because gray hair, it does what it wants to do. And I don't want to have any extra, hair costs anymore. Like, I'm trying to also decrease, you know, the amount of money it takes to be me every month. And so if I add in color on this, it's like, I'm gonna have to keep it up. Unless I do box dye, which I've never done before. I could just do like a little black, right? I've never colored my own hair. I always pay. I just feel like that's one of those services that I don't want to mess around with. So I always pay somebody. Okay, so we're gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna get into this nighttime skin routine. I've been downing water because the airport air has my skin acting up. I can't see people's edges because the baby hair gets in the way. True, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you look at, let me just come over here. There we go. If you look at people's, let's come over here. Okay, there we go. If you look at people's edges, sometimes it's like, the edges are crusty, and it's just because of the amount of gel and products that they're putting on it. So I'm gonna be very cautious to wash my hands because not only that are we touching our face, but I just touched all that oil, and I don't want that oil transferring to my face because I'm already undergoing some breakouts here. Look at that, that's a nasty one. It always happens this way when I travel. Hate to see it. I hate that for me. Let me get 2 towels. I'll get a hand towel. There we go. Oh, I think it's raining. Yep, it's raining. Okay, face towel. This is brand new. I keep forgetting to order the recyclable, disposable face towels because I like those. All right, so I'm wearing makeup. We always gonna start off with the Dermalogica pre-cleanse. Yeah, it's raining. It's about to storm. This is a pre-cleanse oil that's designed to remove makeup and all the environmental toxins and dirt that get on our face. So I'm just gonna go like this. So I have a UV light. Do you guys have one? I have a UV light that I sit underneath that helps me out with wrinkles and aging and breakouts. I'm gonna sit underneath that tonight. Hopefully get these breakouts under control. Okay. So here we are. Whoa, it's really storming. Okay. There we go. So now I'm just gonna wet my hands. My hands are wet and I'm gonna come through. And I just love this stuff. And you see how it gets really creamy. There we go. So it's gonna help remove some more dirt. There we go. Just get your face super clean and prepared so when you wash your face with the actual soap, all that product is removed. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna rinse my face and my neck. I'm still here. There we go. Face is clean. All makeup has been removed. You can see here, see that? Got a little breakouts going on. That's okay though. All right, let me take off my watch. This watch, I'm still enamored and I really like it. It's my little TikTok watch and it just looks so much more expensive than what it was. It's like $19, you guys. I'll put a link to it. And if you're not following me on that other app, join me there as well. All right, so I'm literally going to take a nickel size amount because this is the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. A little bit goes a long way, okay? I'm gonna wet my hands just a little bit. Let's normalize doing beauty treatments, hair, skin, etc. on a budget. Right, I think it's like, I mean, for me, I'm always gonna live my life on what my budget is. Your budget may be different. Everybody's budget is different. What I don't necessarily like saying on a budget. I get what you're saying because most people probably budgets cannot afford to accommodate thousands of dollars a month in beauty treatments. I get it. I'm one of those. But I think, yes, we should normalize getting beauty treatments, taking care of ourselves and our skins, and not judging people for what their budget is and what they choose to do. Even if it seems like, you just scared me. Even if it seems like, oh, that's really expensive, that's unreasonable. Maybe that's not for their budget. But everything I'm gonna show you guys that I do is within my family budget. So there we go, wash that. Xavier's coming.
I have a beard.
You said you have a beard? He has some chin hair. He doesn't have a full beard. Okay. So now we're going to exfoliate, and exfoliating is really going to help out with these breakouts to remove oil and buildup. Look at this, all on my chin. Jesus. Okay. So this is the daily microfoliant. This is the rice exfoliator. And it comes in a powdered form. And now I just try to wet my fingers, and it's gonna go on. And I'm literally yes, you guys are welcome. Like, I don't care if you have, I don't care what your budget is, where you should do. The most important thing is that you're taking care of yourself. And taking care of ourselves doesn't always have to be in a super expensive process. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all have seen on my channel, I have gotten laser hair removal. I've gotten Botox. Now I've been on a budget this year and I'm laid off, so I won't be doing any of that unless I'm working with a brand, because my budget is tight, especially with kids in college, y'all. Woo! I'm being unemployed right now, I'm telling you. But I just really gotta stay faithful that I'm gonna get a little jobby job here. God has something in store for me. Yes, whatever it is, if that's just washing your face morning and night, whatever. Get a regimen that makes you feel good, helps you to look good, helps you to take care of yourself, okay? So I'm just gonna let this kind of sit on my face for a few minutes. I'm gonna wet my fingertips, and I'm gonna rework in some of that product. And now this is gonna be like a little mask, and I'm gonna let it sit on my face here. There we go. What'd y'all make for dinner? I made some chili, some honey buttered cornbread, and some jasmine rice. That was dinner tonight. And I went to my nephew's swim lessons. Y'all, so my nephew he's turning 17 months, and he's just now like realizing and recognizing everybody in his life. So I showed up at my nephew's swim lessons, and he turns around and my sister has him, and he looks up and I'm like, "Hi, Mason, hey." He goes, and he smiles and he waves at me, and it was just like, oh my gosh, my nephew knows me. He knows who I am. And then the whole class, the whole rest of class, he was like looking. He was like, and after he did something, he was like, yay, you know, wanted my approval. It was so funny. Anyhow, that really made my day. I know that's right. God has something in store for you. Yes, he does. I truly believe that. I don't know what's next. This is not what I had in mind being laid off. This was really not on my bingo card this year. But it is, and yeah, I'm just gonna have to remain faithful. God is in control, amen. Ordered dinner, I don't blame you. I had pizza, oh, I had the best pizza in Arizona. So now I'm gonna rinse this off. Do you guys watch football? Do we have women and men in here that are football fans? I do. And in just a few short weeks, y'all, it's gonna be football season. And that's when I really can go live, because my husband will be watching football all day. So we can chit chat, we can go live. Maybe I'll do that every Sunday, go live. I need to plan. I think that might be something that's good. I'm a Washington Commanders fan. Say something. Anyhow, these are the breakouts. Lord, My skin was perfect before I went to Arizona. Oh my gosh. Okay, my skin's acting up. So because it's acting up, I'm gonna use, these are clear, I know it's like I'm 16, but I love this. So it's Clearasil, this is Stubborn Acne Control Pads. And this is salicylic acid acne medicine. So it comes like this, of course. I think y'all know this. And I'm just gonna put it on the areas that, which is like literally my whole face. There we go. And it's gonna finish cleaning up my face. Get the chin, because that's where I've been having breakouts as well. Okay. Get the edge of my hairline. I'm broken out right here. Okay, and then this is what my skin looks like. So you can see that there is some dirt, but my skin is really clean. There we go. Okay, oh, let me do this. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna let it sit and dry, kind of let that medicine work. Whew. Okay, put this down. Oh, you know what I want to show you guys? Let me put on this eye cream. So let me put on my eye cream. This is Age Reversal Eye Complex, Dermalogica. My team this year is the Cleveland Browns. Okay, yes, okay. So the Cleveland Browns, that's my second team. Why? Yes, because of Shador. I hope he really sucks it to the people, all his haters. That's what we hope, right? Okay, because people just wishing for that. People just don't want to see him or his family do well. And that's why he should do well. He was made for this. Do you know who his father is, y'all? Y'all don't think his father taught him? Okay, he's taught by the Deion Sanders. You can't break that boy's spirit. They be trying to too, don't they? But when your dad is Deion Sanders, what can you do to me? Nothing. Nothing. All right, that's the eye. So we're gonna let that sit on. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like his dad done taught him, like his dad done taught him the recipe, okay? Okay, period. All right. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, Travis Hunter. Oh, dang, I'm forgetting. I do like Travis Hunter. I saw something online. I don't know if it's true or not. I just kind of like passed it. But is he getting a divorce already? Because he just got married. Are they divorcing already? Or was that just like a little rumor, hearsay rumor? Let me know. I don't know for sure, for certain. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go through, and y'all remember this, I did a live a few weeks ago with it. I really like this. This is SkinCeuticals Advanced RGN6. So let's go back to budget. This was gifted to me, but this is something that I would buy and invest in, especially since I'm not doing like any type of laser treatments or Botox, anything right now. So I would spend more money on my, on my serums. And this one, I will be buying myself when this is over. This is the SkinCeuticals Advanced RGN6. So this has 6 key ingredients that are used for like active recovery and cell regeneration to help fight wrinkles and aging and to repair the skin rapidly. And so it says advanced recovery cream for daily and post-procedure use. It accelerates skin barrier repair and helps reverse 6 visible signs of aging, okay, with 6 core ingredients. So first I'm gonna go here, here, and here. And then I'm gonna do a second one because we can't, y'all know how I feel about the neck, okay? So we're just gonna rub this in lightly. Here, yeah, I'll spend more money on some serums. I will. I'm not gonna hold you on that, especially on serums and like getting facials. But you can also do facials at home. I think I would do like a quarterly facial. I can't do monthly, but quarterly. Okay, get the neck because listen, the neck be aging, y'all. Be telling people's ages, that neck. Okay, there we go. So we got the neck. Now I'm gonna let it sit on my skin, kind of work its way in, okay? But this is nice. This is expensive. Well, expensive to me. It may not be expensive to you. I feel like this is like $200 or something like that, and it comes with 50 milliliters. But this, I would invest in, I would purchase again, okay? I feel like the older you get, less about makeup for me, more about taking care of my actual skin, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Because makeup only looks as good as, to me, makeup looks its best when what's underneath our foundation is set, okay? When our foundation is good. I'm making oven-baked fish, shrimp, and potatoes, and maybe a salad. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds delicious. Okay. So I got a new perfume, you guys. This is from, oh my gosh. It's brown sugar, it's vanilla. It's just so sweet, but not like candy sweet. It's a Middle Eastern fragrance, Latifa, and it's called Eclair. I'll put a link to it. It's less than $30 and it smells absolutely divine. This was a gift from my son's girlfriend. So yeah, this smells good. I love it. Again, vanilla, brown sugar. What else? That's all I smell in it right now, but it smells delightful. I did make some Amy Collet. If y'all didn't know, Amy Collet, Black-owned makeup company. Y'all know Amy Collet? Amy Collet is going out of business, and because they're going out of business, I had to re-up on some products. So because I'm also trying to re-up on my, or refresh my makeup routine. So there's that. But I got the Skin Melt Loose Powder, and everything's like 50% off because they're just trying to get rid of inventory at this point. So I got the Amy Collet. I can't even link these because, again, they're going out of business, which we hate to see it go because Amy Collet is like one of the few Black-owned beauty brands. I did get their cheek blush. I wore this today. It was super cute. And you could put it on your cheeks and your, let's do this. Whoop. Look at that. Yeah, I wore this today. It's cute. You could put it on your lips and your cheeks. Very nice. And then I got another one too. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So, oh man, hold on guys. Okay, so this one is Desert Date. And then I got, oh, no. What are these? Hold on. Okay, yeah, so this is Pink Cell and Flame. Okay, Flame. This is Pink Cell, and you can see the difference between the two. Anyhow, these are cheek colors, and these were 50% off. So if you're looking for some new makeup at a reasonable price, there it is. See, aren't those cute? So cute. And they go on absolutely like, Amy Collet was clean girl makeup before clean girl makeup was a thing, okay? Black-owned, but she's going out of business, and I hate that for her. The cost of business, the cost of being a small business, the cost of being a small woman-owned business is a lot. And of course, because minority businesses specifically Black businesses are not able to get the venture capital funding needed, they decided to close, you guys, because the cost of having a business was starting to become astronomical. Anyhow, those are the two colors. Go on their website. Okay, so now that this should be settled in, I'm gonna use my son's tretinoin cream. This is a prescription retinoid, okay? So if I were to buy a retinoid over the counter, not over the counter, like from Dermalogica's retinoid, it would be like, I don't know, $120 or something like that for like a jar of their retinoid cream, right? My son's dermatologist prescribes the retinoid, and I just been using his because I'm too cheap to buy a retinoid. So a retinoid is going to help take care of like acne and blemishes and wrinkles. This is it right here. So I'm gonna use some of my son's cream. And I'm just gonna start off, and I'm gonna do my whole forehead. Yeah, but if you want a retinoid and this is cheaper to me and you get way more usage out of it, because the ounces that you're gonna get is going to be more than if you were to buy like a retinoid cream over the counter. This is very potent, so I'm literally just gonna use a little bit, just a tad bit, and we're gonna just rub it on the skin to help with this little breakout that I'm currently having. It gets rid of acne marks, it decreases acne. So that's why I'm gonna use it. You do not, well, my skin is way too sensitive to use a retinoid every day. So I use this once or twice a week when my skin's acting up. When it's not acting up, I don't use it. Okay, there we go. And of course, we gotta finish off with my Butter Skin Luxe Lip Balm. I love this stuff. Again, another Black owned brand. I hate saying Black owned brand. I've been thinking deeply about this. It's like, I'm not using it because it's Black. Well, I did buy it because it's Black owned, but it's a product that I would just buy. Like I should just be buying, right? But it's Black owned, okay? There we go. So good. There we go. Now we are ready for bed. Let's answer some of the, okay. Is that off the TikTok shop? Is what off the TikTok shop? I'm sorry, I'm catching up. The only thing that's off TikTok shop that I shared in this live is this watch. And it looks expensive. This was $19 on TikTok shop, you guys. I'll provide a link, but when I tell you I love this watch, I'm considering buying another color, but again, my budget. But it's $19, you guys, and it wears really nicely. It's beautiful. Yes, $200 for skincare. Yeah, exactly. But there's so many different product variations that can meet your budget, okay? Yes, Mented is a Black-owned beauty brand that I also like and enjoy. And I love their founder. I forget her name, but she has a great TikTok page, and I really like their founder a lot. Yeah, so now we have the Mented Cosmetics. I'm gonna put some Vaseline on my eczema. Mented Cosmetics, what else is Black owned? The lip bar. Ooh, and the lip bar just did a collaboration with Coco Jones, and she has like 2 different like lip gloss and lip liner. It's kind of like a little bundle that comes together. They're $40 and they're super cute. I'm tempted to buy. Yeah, so if you're looking for some new lip gloss, go ahead and try out the new Coco Jones collaboration with the lip bar. You remind me of Tia Mowry. Yes, I'm only saying yes because I get that a lot. My celebrity lookalikes, I get Tia and Tamara Mowry, and I also get Layla Ali, believe it or not. Yeah, Anyhow, you guys, that's it for today's live. Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you never miss out on new content. That is it for me. I'm going to wrap up this hair. Where's my scarf? Let's just wrap up the hair for the night. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So y'all, I'm still using this Cowboy Carter scarf because I absolutely love it. All right, we're gonna wrap up the hair. We're not gonna even do anything to it. Here we are, going to bed. Well, I'm about to lay my tail down. I'm starting a new, well, not a new routine. I'm getting back to my old routine because I haven't had a job all summer and because my youngest son has been out of school. I have been going to bed at ridiculous hours, and because I don't have to wake up early in the morning to take a kid to school or go to work. But that changes this week because my son's about to start school, which means I have to drive him to school, which means I'm gonna have to be waking up, which means I need to get into the gym a little earlier. Alrighty, this is what the hair, see that? And now we're just gonna pull this over. And we're gonna go like this. And that's going to be the hair at night. There we go. All right, that's it. Great stuff. Good night, everyone. Good night. Again, it's football season, so that means my household's gonna be busy, which means we can chit chat on Sundays, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.